Hello guys, I'm Tristan Lambert, and today I'm going to be telling a terrifying story called Mr. Head. Mr. Head is a terrifying, dangerous, and unknown entity that has existed for around 420 billion years. Mr. Head is feared across the globe because he can be anywhere across the entire universe, but his favourite place is planet Earth. And he chooses his victims randomly, no matter the age, gender or race, and you can't even prevent his attacks, and there's no way to stop him from attacking you. If he chooses you as his next victim, then you will be his next victim. What makes Mr. Head terrifying is that if he happens to catch you, he will torture and kill you. If you happen to be a man, he will literally give you head for between 2 to 4 hours. And if you're a woman, he will simply just kill you by chomping your head off. Mr. Head is described as a bold-like, scary entity creature in its normal form, but it can take form of any living thing, including an attractive woman, to attract men to him so he can torture and kill them. The reason Mr. Head gives you head for between 2 to 4 hours is that that's how long it roughly takes before your twanger will fall off due to his head being so excruciatingly painful. When it falls off, he would swallow it whole and you would simply die. He would then eat your rotten corpse whole. And as I already said, if you're a woman, he would just eat you whole. Mr. Head is so powerful that no one has ever been able to defeat him. In fact, the only way you can protect yourself from him is to learn for the cues to see when he's nearby. If you ever hear the weird old groaning noise, or a person that's uglier than the ugliest person you've ever seen, that's very commonly, likely, him. Despite him being so dangerous, there are people who have claimed to have survived Mr. Head before, and here are some of their stories. The first story comes from a 22-year-old man in 1999. He was at work one day when he claimed he saw some kind of ugly entity creature-like thing. It was so ugly that he had to look away. It was even uglier than the previous ugliest thing he ever seen. And then, without warning, the entity pounced on him and proceeded to give him head. He managed to get away after receiving it for 15 minutes. It was so excruciating that he later committed suicide 4 years later. As has been proven that Mr. Head's experience is so traumatizing that it may just lead you to suicide, or you simply die from its ugliness haunting your mind and making you explode at night. The second story comes from a 15-year-old girl in 2017. She was in her classroom one day when she claimed that in the right corner of her classroom there was some kind of scary entity-like creature that was so ugly that she was provoked to look away. The creature then pounced on her and tried to bite her head off, but only gave her a small cut. She managed to get away, but unfortunately she's suffering so much now that she's been considering suicide, and it's rumoured that she is expected to explode in just a few days from now, and that will likely hit the news. Unlike a lot of stories, these people didn't survive. Mr. Head is just simply too terrifying and powerful to defeat. Unlike the other beings, you can avoid them, it's just best not to provoke them. With Mr. Head, you simply just can't get away. He is simply the most powerful and terrifying entity ever. So be careful, because if you ever spot someone who's uglier than the ugliest thing you've ever seen one day, just be careful, as you may become his next victim. So, that was Mr. Head. So if you enjoyed this story, remember to give it a like, and remember to subscribe, and goodbye, and I will see you in the next video.